Good morning and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we have a new topic that is very, very, very important to discuss about. Now, inasmuch as I, Junior Anthony Lewis, offspring slave from Africa, living on U.S. lands, American U.S. soldier, number 575, that the U.S. Army feel I was dead, but I'm alive. I would like to pay the bill for the problem of the Syrian conflict. Now, I am going to pay the bill, but all of you have to listen. Now, I'm speaking to the people of Syria. I'm going to bail you all out of this crisis, and the reason why I will bail you out of this crisis, because I was living down there with you all, and I know what you all going through. Now, you all are right now passing a crisis they call, if you all know what it is in the Bible, they call the River Jordan. Now, I understand that you all, in the present moment, is in the River Jordan, and if you all go to continue, you all will become like Sodom and Gomorrah that Jesus talked about, the same Allah that all they talk about. Desolate lands, dead people, birds coming from the air and eating all the flesh, as God had said. It is written in the book of life. But the problem with all not listening to what God say, that is why all you have that problem. So God sent me now, all they don't know him as Jesus Christ, all they know him as Allah. Well, Allah sent me now and tell me to tell all you, if all you will listen to him, I will stand the responsibility to bail all you out. But this time all you will have to listen. And when I bail all you out, all you will have to pray to God and behave all yourself. Now I have some instructions to give all you before I take you all out of this crisis. I'm speaking to the people of Syria first. When I take you all of this crisis, you all will have to behave. You all will have to give in all the guns. When I say all the guns, I mean all the guns. Every gun. If you all hide any gun after that, we will have big, big, big trouble, because this is a serious case all they need. And all they need help. I'm going to help all you, but all you'll have to listen to me now. Allah tell me to help all. You know why? Allah told me that all did not listen to him, and this is the second time he wants all to listen to him. That is why Allah sent me here to help all. Now, I'm an American soldier. Don't get tied up with me. I'm an American soldier. But in as much as the American have the war against the Muslim, and the American took me away from Africa and carried me to the Caribbean island as slave and make Saddam Hussein come in there and they kill me, I understand what all is going through. But automatically, when they put me in the island as slave, they turned me into a Roman Catholic. How could a black man like me be a Roman Catholic when I was born in Africa? So I know, always know to myself, deep down in my heart, I'm a Muslim. But because of the invasion and because of the slavery that the Americans take from Africa and carry on the Caribbean island and different parts of the world to be their slaves, they changed even my name and even to take away my language away from me. So I can understand the problem that all they have. So I'm coming this time to help all you, but all you will have to listen to me. All you will have to listen to me, because it's my money I'm putting for all you. All you get me straight now. Now what are you going to see? Now those two cycles all you're seeing right now, one of them representing Mr. Putin, and the next one is representing Mr. President Obama. All you get my message straight? All you getting my message straight, what I try to tell all you? The two bicycles that all you're seeing, one of them is representing Mr. Putin, and the other one is representing Mr. Obama. Now I'm going to show all you how I'm going to do it for all you to help all you out of that problem that all you're in. But all you will have to listen to me, okay? Now hear what I'm telling all you to do. China will be on the world stage, which means China will be the judge. North Korea and South Korea will be coming down just after China to watch what it is going on in this matter to solve this problem in Syria. I am spending my money for this, so I am saying what it is I want. The Americans and Mr. Obama and all of you all will have to listen what it is I say, because all of you all is doing it the wrong way. And the reason why you all is doing it the wrong way is because you all have all of these nuclear plants, and the waste percent of this energy you all have, and you all have nowhere to put it, so you all need somewhere to put it. So you all throw some in Afghanistan and kill the people there, you all throw some in Syria and kill the people there, you all have nowhere to put it. That's why I tell you all have to bury it. Okay, now, let's come back to the point again. We're talking about young children who is dying now in Syria. That is why I'm going to say that. Now, here what I'm going to do to help you all. I would like China to be the judge in this matter. I would like North Korea and South Korea to be second after China. I would like the President Putin to be the after, and I would like the US to be after, because I am a US soldier. It's not putting any more US soldier in front of me with my money. I'm talking for my money. And after I talk for my money, whatever all they do or whatever all they say, all they could follow up after, because I'm making peace in the world. I come here to make peace. I don't come here to make war. You cannot be killing children and bombing children and all they saying all they making peace and talking about all they passing arms and all they passing weapons. That's not the way. So my intention now to talk to all you. I will talk to all you and tell you how all you have to do it. One of them is Mr. Putin and one of them representing President Obama. China, watch this case. And I would like Pyongyang and South Korea to watch this case, because I who is spending my money behind this case, and I who also going to invest money in Pyongyang and South Korea, because I have a problem with the fog in Colombia, which of course the American have a problem with them also, but the American don't know nothing about it. The war is with me, because it's me they kill for the drugs, not the American. The American forget me they. The American leave me on the land. Saddam Hussein invade the land, turn me upside down, take away all my money and all kind of things from me. The American come back and invade the land, find me dead. The American doctor save me, send me out, I come here to Europe. I do what God told me to do. I have my money now to do what I want to do, and that is what I'm going to do. And here how I'm going to do it. All they say, all they making world peace, but all they can't be making world peace when all they sending so much weapon into Syria. Here how are they going to have to help Syria. I am going to stand in the middle with the people to help the people with Syria with 200 billion euros right now. My name is Junior Anthony Lewis. I'm from the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Take reports from me. Wherever I am, the US government know wherever I am. I'm a US soldier. #1 sniper in detecting and knowing anywhere drugs is passing without any navigator. Let's continue. Oh my God, you all go back in the River Jordan again. Now I have to come to save you all out of this problem. Why did this make a simple little thing a big problem in this world? I don't know why. Little thing. Because, look. You see this? This is all the Bible. Always read it. All they read it, but they don't believe in God, and that is why God put all in that. What all in right now in Syria, I will tell you in him at the game. Always in the River Jordan. If only open all the Bible, all understand. The reason why they get trapped in that because all they have no love among all themselves. God said to love each other. All they say all they have love, but all they have love. All they like money, all they like car, all they like gold, all they like all kind of things. But the possession that all they have, it make a war within all you. A serious war too. And I'm the only guy to help all you. But I will help all you, but all you will have to listen. All you will have to listen. All you have to listen to me, you see. You know why I do my hand like this? All you want to know why I do my finger like this? It is because I want a light. This is what I wanted. This, a light. That is why I was doing this. It's a light. So don't think I'm crazy, right? I look crazy to you, right? Okay, let's get the subject done. Now, to stop the war in Syria, I would like China to be the judge in this case, as I say, for love the case. I also want South Korea and North Korea to be the second witness of how I'm spending my money. Because the last time the Americans, they deceived me and leave me to fight a war and leave me alone. So I want others on top there to watch how I'm spending my money and how I'm going to spend my money. Without them telling me what they have to do to spend money. Because they say they're spending the money to make peace. But what I see is not peace they're making war. But they don't realize they're going the wrong way. Let me take a smoke and I'll show them how they're going the wrong way. My name is Junior Anthony Lewis. I'm an American soldier, #1 sniper in knowing where any drugs go in the country. I don't need gun to get it or not. Look, I block the pipe. I repeat it. Wait, all you have to wait on me because it's my money. All they going off eating my money, like if my money is all the money. Mr. Putin, I'm right here close to you. And I'm going to tell you how we're going to do it to make the world peace. President Obama, you're always close to me because I'm working with the US government. You just come in the office the other day. You don't even know what's going on. I is 50-something years of age. I have been living so long with the US government. I fight all in Venezuela for them, Colombia. Till they forget me and go back in America partying and leave me to fight a war by myself without a gun. I fight Saddam Hussein a war without a gun. Think about that. And he buy over all the fucking government in the island, them doing that fucking shit, pulling down drugs men and killing drugs men. Or they don't have to kill men for drugs. God tell me to tell us stop killing people for drugs. There's a different way of handling them. Anyhow, let's continue the discussion of stopping the Syrian war. You know. But this is something. As a man, I like to smoke. And my business comes first. And all you have to wait because all you have to listen to what I say. Because it's my money. I want to get a paper, you know. Excuse me, I'll be back. I'll be back to tell all you how I'm going to help all you. And this time, I'll tell all you a secret. If all you should ever make a mistake and don't serve God, Allah is all they will say. The same Allah will only pray. You know. If only make a mistake and don't pray, I will not do it for you anymore. And I'm telling you only the truth. I'm only helping only because I was living in that same situation. I know what Saddam Hussein do. Right? The whole world go crazy. Everything cross up in the world. Nothing goes straight. People go so, the good people, money goes so, the good people get dead, everything, all they mix up everything. All they mix me up. All they mix me up, all they do all kind of thing. I don't know what all they did on top of it. Anyhow, let's go back to the point again. The point is stopping the Syrian war. Now, Mr. Putin, I will tell you how we're going to stop it. I'm going to give you 100 million euros, Mr. Putin. Get in contact with me. My name is Junior Lewis. I have 100 million euros on the table for you, Mr. Putin. And Mr. Obama, which is called Mr. Obama, and me, we like the same because I'm a US soldier, he representing the US. I can tell him personally what I'm going to do because I will give you also 100 million euros. So you're all on the both sides. 100 million euros for you, you representing Putin, one bicycle. And 100 million euros for you. You representing America, Obama, right? That's both of you. I'm in the middle. My name is Junior Anthony Lewis. I will play the part as the Syrian people now in the middle. Now hear what it is I'm going to tell all you how we're going to stop the war. It's simple. It is very simple. Only making a big thing small. The Americans is representing the opposition party. Putin is representing, but you know what I'm talking about. Because if I speak about the opposition party, who is Putin representing? I don't want to call name. But I'm paying 100 billion euros, 100 million euros. On Putin's side, I'm going to give Mr. Putin this money as a donation. I don't need nothing from Mr. Putin. I'm just doing this for Mr. Putin to help the people who is suffering in Syria because I put in myself in the middle. Because right now, it's two only there. It's Putin and America is there. So all they had the bag of money over all the little people down there. All they know watching what all they're doing. All they say all they're intelligent, but if what I'm saying to all you, how we can I'm not talking to make a world peace because I'm going to spend my money to do it. But all the other people are going to do it because I tell all they're too aggressive.
But how can you all be so aggressive on flesh and blood? People is just flesh and blood, and these guns and these weapons is like, you know, it's like too much for these people. These little children, no hand, no foot, no leg.
So, all I want to listen to me, or you're not going to listen to me. I say 100 billion for Putin, I give you that money free. I don't need nothing from Russia for that. And I give in America 100 billion, I don't need nothing for that. I am taking the responsibility to bail out all the Syrian people. I put myself in the middle. Now, hear what I will call it for. China, you will be the judge. South Korea and North Korea, take a look on the stage of how we're going to make this world peace. Which of course I have big investment to make with North and South Korea because I need the army to fix the problem in the South America country and to accompany me in Trinidad and Tobago when I go there. That's why I'm making this investment here. Because I also want the Queen of England to know that I am offering her 5 to 10 billion euros for the 3 mountains of Trinidad and Tobago. Because you know, as much as I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and they never accept me there, and they took Saddam Hussein there, and they use me, they abuse me, who they don't use, who they kill, who they don't want, the whole thing. And I just want to go home and have peace in home. So those 3 mountains I needed for when I reach there, for me and my people who I'll be bringing, that the people from North Korea and the people from South Korea, we can use that. And we want to really be like using around the island. I want to block the whole island of Trinidad and Tobago. I want them to accompany me there to block the whole island because all they don't understand what all they are doing. But I'm going to explain to all you after what I am going to do, not what I'm not doing. Okay, let's go back to the point again. We're talking about stopping this here. Always make a big thing. Always make a little thing a big thing. I don't know why. As president and government and all of you. I ain't no president, I ain't no government. I'm just a U.S. soldier that was left in a war that they left me and happened to stay alive through a soldier, an ex-American soldier saving me in Grenada, or they could get my information as I said earlier. And I was dying. And he saved me. He really saved me, you know. The guy had a medical school, the American soldier had a medical school in Grenada, you know. And he having students coming from Canada, from America, from Germany, and thing. And I come up from Venezuela after the last problem all they had, they would call us and this all they forget. All they forget. Alright, I come back now again to bail out the Syrian people and to solve the Syrian conflict. China, my name is Junior Anthony Lewis. I'm going to make an investment. I'm going to make an investment to help the poor people and to help the children especially, because I'm a father of 13 children. Just imagine I'm a father of 13 children. Whether all they say there's a peace now what they make even between the Muslim and within the Americans, because this war that this aggressive war the American have on the Muslim is very, very difficult, because you see, in a Muslim world it is very difficult for you to apply democratic. Some people, they don't know what is democratic. I know what is democratic. Obama knows what is democratic. But in some countries, they don't even know, because you have 72 different tongues of people in the world. You have people, for instance, you know, you have different parts of the world, they cannot put democratically. The same thing all they're trying to do to North Korea. All they're trying to let them go democratic. All they cannot be changing everybody to all the attitude. All they have all the attitude. And right now, all is accused for murder from me for all the attitude, for what they've done as Americans. But we'll continue. We'll discuss this case after between me and Ollie, because Ollie cannot leave me alone to fight a war. And we went to fight the war down there, but Ollie forget, because in the 70s, the 80s, Ollie forget. But I don't forget. I have papers to show Ollie after, but let me solve the Syrian conflict, and then we'll come back to us. I will still come back now. After all Ollie do me, I will offer Ollie 100 billion on the both sides. For the President Obama and the President Putin, for my cash money. But also, I would like to tell you how I'll do it. I want to open a bank account on my name for any donors who would like to donate money to help the Syrian conflict. So while I'm spending my money, if the balance of the world would like to donate, I don't tell you all you have to donate. But if all you would like to donate to help the Syrian people, I put in an account in the computer, or you could donate to that account, so that we can solve this problem in Syria and we can stop the war. And instead of the Americans, and when I give the money, all Mr. Putin have to tell his side, ceasefire. And all the Americans have to tell to her side, ceasefire. And the money that the 100 billion are given to all you, that is to clean up the country. And to bring back in all the people that only have outside the country because of what this blasted thing that only using this technology thing that only don't have no way to use this thing what only making to kill people and only just put it on people. Take it and put it on the ground. Or take it and put it all in the way it's bad. Excuse me for talking so, but sometimes I feel I suppose that you can put it right inside all the bottom. Because I don't know what are they doing. Or they absolutely don't know what are they doing as intelligent people. Or they can carry the world differently. If they want to make everybody a prisoner, they can make everybody a prisoner. But don't make everybody a prisoner with the dangers of things that they're doing. That's what I mean. Anyhow, China, let's continue the subject because this is a simple thing to solve. So after they call for the ceasefire on the both sides, the opposition party, which of course is the US, and the opposite party, Mr. Putin on this side, both of them just call for a ceasefire. Then the country supposed, I will tell the people, I will be representing the people, everybody in the country, I would like all it to stay normal because we have to rebuild the country. I would like all it to stay normal. Now if all they want me to help all you will listen to me. Because if all they don't stay normal, it cannot start over again. And then we only have to have a new election among ourselves. It's very simple for it to have it, but there's a lot of money for it. That is why I'm going to spend that money for it. Just for the Americans to bring all in, and for the Russians to bring all in, and for the war to stop. That is why I tell all it. But you understand? Or they get my message? They see the work and stuff? Or they making a big thing, or they making a small thing a big thing because all they too greedy. All they greedy, and all they rather die for all the greediness. And I don't greedy, I can share. That is why I could offer Mr. Putin 100 billion on his side. And that is why I could offer the Americans 100 billion on the next side to really like help all it. Because many people have money and things in cars and position and all kind of thing, but they don't really want the flesh and the blood, which is more important. You cannot drive a car if you don't have life. And this is why I'm coming to help all it. But this time only have to pray to God. This is the Bible. All this is the Bible. Many always say they pray in the Bible. But open the Bible and read Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I'm walking now through the valley of the shadow of death, still I fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepare the table before me in the presence of all my enemies. I can see all my enemies in life. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup, look at overflowing now with water. That's why I can come and bail you all out. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And from now on, I will only work for God and God alone, not for all you. I work for God. What God tells me to do, I do. So hear what God tells me to do. God tells me to tell China to watch this case. I'm going to pass the money to bail all the people there, and I will go and tell you all, I've given Russia 100 billion, and I've given the Americans 100 billion, and the both sides just call for a ceasefire. I represent the people in the middle. The people in the middle, when all they get this message, the voters who want to donate, the bank account is there. You don't have to donate, but if you want to donate it, all they can donate. So all they get my message, or they get the message, or they get my message, and then that conflict will stop. Instead of only planning how to send more guns into Syria, study how to stop Syria and study how to send more food and clothes and things to help people. A lot of children dying, suffering, hand over. What are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck you all doing? And because of my money me making all do so much stupidness. That is why I have the money now, I can tell you how I want my money to go. And here I want my money to go, Mr. Putin, I've given you 100 billion. I don't want it back. Keep it. Mr. Obama, I've given you 100 million. Keep it. I don't want it. But what I want is North Korea and South Korea to work with me. And I want China to watch on the world stage. Because the balance of people in the world, they don't understand. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Absolutely. You come like all they inject money into fools. And fools just go buying car, buying this, buying that, and then after the fools calling on the computer for this, calling on the computer, and all they just keep on going till all they go nuclear, just to satisfy them. All they as president and thing do have to satisfy all the slaves.
or just keep all the slave captivity, or they only go satisfying all the slave. This is the problem only having in life. And look, the slave now have more than only. But the money go all different parts, only can you find it back, but look, I have all the money here. Only looking for the money, but look, I have the money here. I have the money, and look how cool I am. That I could offer Mr. Putin 100 billion, and I could offer the American 100 billion, just to solve that problem. So all they do using money out of the pocket. Because I was a dead man. Or the American leave me to fight a war. I'm American soldier, yes, but I live with Muslim, I live with everybody. You know, or as a matter of fact, they use me. Everybody use me. The Muslim use me, the Catholic use me, everybody use me. That is why I know it. So I understand. That's why I want to help those children. I'm doing this for the Syrian people, for the children. So for the Syrian people, if they need my help, all they will listen, when they look at this video and look at this message, all they will listen, because everything I talk is not just talk, it's what I'm going to do. But before I do it, all they will have to send message to me that all you need my help. Or two ways. Either all I want to stay like all is, or either all I want to come out of it. I'll put an open yes or no in the statement here. Because I can bring a cow to graze it, but I cannot make the cow eat the grass. That's why. Yeah. All taking a big thing and all taking little things and make it a big thing. The problem is the men and them who have the money, they're supposed to spend the money wise, but all they feel like they could go on all the day, they could carry all the bag of money, but all they carry nothing, all the money remain in the bank. All they just come in the world, all they save money, all they dead, all they leave money back. I had a mother, you know, I could tell you something in Trinidad and Tobago. My mother had a big savings, but she make a sign in the bank that no, none of her children could not get her money. And when she died, really and truly, Bank of Trinidad and Tobago, they never gave us the money. I'm going back there to take the money from them now. When I go there, I take my money out of the bank, because the Bank of Trinidad and Tobago and the whole of Trinidad and Tobago right now is running under execution from me, because of what they do to get the money that they have in Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is running under elimination right now, because of what they do. Grenada also is running under elimination right now, just because of she letting Saddam Hussein betray her and making the and killing so much of people to have the money that they have right now. They have to show me where they get that money from. And I know what they do to get the money. That's why they're under elimination. So I don't have no long story to talk. I don't talk long. I say exactly what I want and what I do, and it's exactly like that. Let's go back to the point again, to the Queen of England. I have to talk to you because a lot of slave thief your money. To the President of America, not just President Obama, bring back America from since America started from the first president. They had started thieving the money from them. All these presidents from America who they thief their money from, I'll give it back to America, but America have to listen to me. Because America and all gone crazy. They're gone crazy over music and soul and all kind of thing, black power and who in this and who in that and who in this. I'm not in who in that and who in this. I am on God and the truth, and God said to live in love. And all they do living in love, because all they love is a big car and a big house. And look at me, I never even own a car. Yet I have all of the money. And I don't need a car. Because things like computer, I see these things like the American authority not supposed to be selling slaves these things. Because computer and all these things are supposed to use for wise people. Not for everybody, like again, telephone not supposed to be in everybody's hand. Telephone supposed to be only for secret agents. Yeah. All they do thing opposite to me. Everybody all exposed. Everybody mixed up in everybody. I don't even know who is who in the world, because everybody mixed up in everybody. That's why I had to take my stand now and walk away from all they and tell all they well, look. I just don't want to walk in the same road what all they walking in, because all they mix up everybody with everybody. Anyhow, China will be the judge of the case now. And we'll fix the Syrian conflict. So anytime President Putin ready, tell him that my name is Junior and he'll get in contact with me, and we'll talk about how I will pass him this 100 billion euros. And the US government, they already know how to get in contact with me. But if they want me to remind them I can remind them how to get it. My name is Junior Anthony Lewis. I'm from the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, but you can get further information. When the invasion took place in 1973 in Grenada, there was the guy they called Nicholas Braffett. Then Pastor Keith Mitchell called them and asked them who is Junior Lewis, and they will give you investigation because the U.S. Army picked me up there in the hospital there after that war in Venezuela because of the same fucking cocaine business with all the and all the fog. Or they killed so much innocent people to run all the business. Or they sacrificed men who wasn't even guilty. They put men in prison and execute men, hang men in Trinidad who wasn't guilty. Or they don't even know, the Americans don't know because they didn't Trinidad, this Patrick Manning government, that's what they do. But I will show them what they do when I come. I don't need even to come to Trinidad and Tobago to really like do them anything. But I just come in there. And what I will do, I will do one thing in Trinidad and Tobago, and I will show all of them how they commit murder. Because what I want to do in Trinidad and Tobago also, I want to put 200 billion euros in Trinidad and Tobago Bank. First, before I go to Trinidad. I put 200 billion euros in all the bank. Before I come to all the country. And I make Trinidad and Tobago work to pay that interest of that money, so that the interest of that money will maintain my North Korean and my South Korean soldiers when we reach there. If all does not know what they're doing. The 3 mountains in Trinidad and Tobago, I asked the Queen of England and Mr. President Obama, together with the Canadian authorities, to sell me that mountains, regardless of how much billions it costs. If it costs, I'm paying 1 to 100 billion euros for it, for them to know how I need it, because I need those 3 mountains for my team. South Korea and North Korea team, we need those 3 mountains because I'm coming there to stop all cocaine business in the whole Caribbean island and also Colombia. And that is my tongue, and I need those 3 mountains to communicate with the fog. I don't need Venezuela, neither Colombia to talk to them. I could talk to them from Trinidad and Tobago, but there are certain veins in Venezuela and Tocopita. I have to talk to the Venezuelan president because I have 4 children born in Venezuela. I also have documents for Venezuela. So I have the rights of Venezuela. I have also the rights to live in Venezuela because I have 4 children born in Venezuela. I have the rights of Trinidad, I have the rights of Venezuela, and it's what rights again I don't have. That's not all the fucking business. Let's get on to the point again. So the war stop, right? Easy and simple. You see how easy war stop? You war stop. Who stopped it? Me. Why? Because of the money. If I didn't have money, how could I stop it? You think you could take all the talking by the corner in the park? Who had this talk? Who had that? Who had this? Who had that? Who had that? That cannot stop it. All they say all they are love, but I know that all they want no love. I just do it for the again because God tell me to do it for all the again because I want to make a world peace. And if it start from Syria to make the world peace, then it's a big start. And I'm the only man who could do it. Nobody else can do it because nobody else don't have the money to do it. Or they can do it. And if some people have the money to do it, they don't even care. Because they watch people as nobody in the world. Because automatically, I know to myself, all they are not people, all they are image. All they turn. Or they turn from human being to image because all they eat so many people within building that world that only building. God built a world with beautiful trees and nice love and all the kind of thing. All they building a world of only confusion. One pack of walls, one pack of this, one pack of that, one pack of this. Why leave all the world? All they build all the world. All they build all the world. But I want all you to know that I am watching every move, every one of all they make. Whether he is Prime Minister, whether he is lawyer, whether he is doctor, whether he is this. Because I know that all are going the wrong way. All they could make life more easier for everybody as things. Just control. Because they could keep control, but don't keep control to send the slave the wrong way. I was a slave just like these other people in Syria. At least all they think that I was a slave. But I work for Jesus, I work for God. So all they feel God is all the slave when God make everything in the world. I want to ask you that question. What paper, what money was made from? What money was made from asking the world that question? A lot of people in the world don't even understand what money was made from. Money was made from tree, if all they don't know. So the wars who are fighting right now is just for tree. But you see, this is the head. This is all their chest. This is all their belly. This is all their limbs. And that is all their foot. From all your head to all your God who make all you don't have no connection. It cut. When that cut, all you just become material people doing all package shopping in the world, don't even know what all you do. Because all you have no communication with all your creator. You know who is a slave? A slave is a man or a woman who cannot think for themselves. So it's easy to see who is a slave. So it's easy for Bama when you want them to see who is a slave. You just put them and they cannot think for themselves. Snoop Dogg want them to think for themselves because see they are not slave. Always take a little thing and make it a big story. I don't know what I'm doing all this. I watching all the through a little holes, but only in this little case. You can have all these big men in the world, or they come in the world, or they feel like they carry or something, whatever. Well, no, all this come in to take all the position as God put all the here as rulers. But when all